yeah. Woo! So if you're just now listening to our banana bread, what the hell are you talking about? Kristen, please take it from here.
It is the Great Bert Show Bake Off. If you're hearing this music, you're like, oh, this is the Great British Baking Show. And we are doing our own version of said Great British Baking Show. We are going to be doing the technical, where all of the contestants get the same recipe. They make the same thing. The judges, Paul, Hollywood, and Prue, taste test and then rank from worst to best. And that is what the Bert Show is doing. Our contestants today are Bert Weiss.
Hi.
Abby Murphy.
Woo! Go, Abby.
Cassandra Young.
Present.
And Kristen Klingshirn.
You saw.
Moe is a judge because he always cheats and there was no point in having him participate.
Facts.
So he is our Paul Hollywood. And then our social media producer, Rebecca, is our Prue.
Prue Becca.
Rebecca.
By the way, you guys couldn't see this, but Rebecca was just staring at the muffins with the look of the utmost disgust on her face.
Disgust?
Just like upper lip slightly curled up, nostrils flared, eyes narrowed, like, oh God, I have to eat this.
Do you not like bananas?
I love bananas. I love banana bread. There's just one particular muffin that has a very strange tinge to it. Like the color is a little nefarious.
Oh, okay. And we did a couple of days ago. Choose, what were they called? Like basic ass banana muffins?
You're close. So Prue and Paul, a.k.a. Rebecca and Moe, had to choose the recipe because that's what they do on the show. They choose a recipe for everybody to make, right? And Rebecca chose quick and easy banana muffins, and they're from Sally's Baking Addiction. I just want to let you know, there was nothing effing quick and easy about these banana muffins. They were a pain in the ass to make.
They were.
Before we get into this, also, I would like to rattle off our cooking resume, how much we cook, and go around the room just to establish our origin stories. Abby.
Yes, I'm actually very familiar with Sally and her baking addiction. I have been baking on my own probably since middle school. My aunt taught me how to bake, and I used to bring cookies to school to convince people to like me as my personality wasn't cutting it.
Honey. Audio hug. Cassie.
I cook every day, 1 to 2 meals, but I am terrible at baking. I always forget to put in a major ingredient like sugar in cookies. So that's my little profile. Enjoy.
I have been baking ever since I was a kid. It was one of our favorite activities to do with Mom in the kitchen growing up. And so I have consistently baked. Thank goodness for my mom's genes. I consider myself a decent baker, and I make a crap ton of Christmas cookies every single year and give them out to our neighbors.
Beautiful. My name is Bert, and I just found out the other day the difference between cooking and baking. I have made DiGiorno pizzas before.
Oh, didn't you also put extra cheese on top and almost burn the house down?
It's possible. It sounds familiar. Yep. So this was going to be a real stretch for me either way, but I will tell you this. I enjoyed it.
Did you?
Wow, look at that.
I did enjoy it.
There's something soothing about baking. There really is.
Soothing. I was drinking Casamigos at the time.
Okay,
it was, I'd say it was relaxing.
So you were doing drunk baking.
Pretty much.
Okay, good to know.
Which will add to the story.
Bert's boozy baking.
Okay, so here you go. Moe and Rebecca, you have 4 plates in front of you representing the 4 contestants. And you will start with number 1. You both will taste test. Just kind of describe what you're tasting, what you like, what you dislike, etc. And then just with each plate, move on down. And then at the end, rank them from worst to best. So go ahead and dive into muffin number 1. Dive into that muff.
All right.
Seriously.
Both the same.
Do you want them to try to describe what they are
Absolutely.
seeing and eating?
Paint a picture of the muffin.
All right, so it's a banana muffin. Are those chips, Rebecca, right there on the top?
I think you are seeing some chocolate chips
Okay.
embedded.
Now, the recipe did say that as an alternative, you could put either walnuts or chocolate chips in there if you wanted to add those.
Optional, yeah. Optional was 1 cup chopped walnuts, pecans, or chocolate chips.
Definitely chocolate chips in this one. Kind of soft.
It has a bit of a flattened muffin top. I prefer a fuller muffin top.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Does it appear to be moist?
It does look moist. I'm poking it a little, and it feels pretty moist.
Tommy just wanted to say the word moist. That's it.
I like a moist muff.
Okay. Take a bite.
In. They're chewing. They're eating.
Not bad.
I like it. This is good.
It's pretty good.
The banana flavor is really coming through.
So there's banana flavor in the banana muffin. That's very good.
What is on?
Shocker.
That's a plus.
All right.
I can taste the chocolate.
This is a little fairly dry in the middle, but not too bad at all.
Fairly dry.
Okay.
In the
I
middle.
gotta say something.
All right, go ahead and move on to muffin number 2.
Okay, number 2. This is the one that I find a little discolored.
Paul don't cleanse his palate before he go from muffin to muffin.
No, he doesn't.
Oh wow, man, it's good.
It's got a very different color than the rest of the muffins. It's kind of like a little gray.
It's a little lighter.
Yeah.
Oh, you bust that thing open.
It looks like it needs one of those Billy Rubin lights.
A belly Reuben light?
Yeah.
Because it's got jaundice.
Yeah, it's got jaundice.
Did you say it's a gray muffin?
It's got like a pale.
Because that happens with age.
I'm impressed.
My kids been under. Both my kids have been under them. I know what they are.
Okay. The texture is a little more interesting.
I love when people say stuff is interesting.
That's pretty good.
I hate it.
You hate it. It's gray and you hate it. Okay.
I'm not mad at this one.
It's like the banana's not coming through, but it's kind of mushy. I'm not getting any chocolate.
It's definitely not as banana-y. That's the first one.
Yeah.
Maybe this person forgot to put the bananas in and the banana muffins.
Yeah, that one's interesting for sure.
I don't hate it though.
All right.
Muffin number 3.
This one's interesting. It actually has some nuts on it.
Yep.
Ooh.
It's a nutty muffin.
Looks like
It
you're having
is.
a difficult time cutting through that thing.
It's got a
Ooh,
little
yeah.
shine to it.
Ooh, it's a dense muffin. Very
She's
dense in
thick.
the middle. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
let's see. This one may be overproved.
I've never seen.
Proof of it. That is not that bread. You prove bread.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Mo doesn't really. He's confused. Like, what is in my mouth?
That one is a little more banana-y than the last, but not as banana-y as the first.
Agreed. It's very dense, moist.
It's yeah.
I am missing a little bit of the banana, and I'm getting 0 chocolate, but it looks like there is no chocolate.
Not as flavorful as the first two.
All right. Now move on to muffin number 4.
All right. So, well, what we have here is a plate of nothing.
So it's light and airy.
Exactly that.
That is where my muffin is supposed to be.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to go ahead and DQ myself out of the competition, not for not trying.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Did you say you want points for trying?
No, not for not
I said
trying.
not
You said-
for not
okay.
trying.
Oh.
I get 0 points, but I did try.
Uh-huh.
And I was in the kitchen, okay? I never made it to the muffin stage. I got to the loaf stage.
Why did you make a loaf?
It's just, I'll explain.
Okay.
All right, and I'll unveil why I never made it to the muffin stage. Tommy, music, please. I call her Golden Goddess.
What the hell is going on? And how much tinfoil did you cover that thing with?
The whole pack.
Enough to make a hat.
I'm slowly unwrapping the aluminum foil.
Oh, we have multiple layers of foil.
Yeah. To expose Golden Goddess. You guys
Are
ready?
you still
There's
unwrapping?
another
I'm on
layer.
a third layer.
It's like that Bluey game, Pass the Parcel.
What did you think was going to happen to me?
There she is!
That ain't golden.
The Department of Transportation
Fail.
called. It wants its tarmac back.
That is a blackened goddess.
Golden where? Why is somebody already dug in it?
So, because I needed to see if it tastes as bad as it looks.
They thought it was a road work area.
So there were 2 steps of heating.
Yes,
There was a initial 5-minute,
for 425.
and then there was another one for like 25 minutes. 350.
No,
no.
No, it's for like 16 to 18 minutes.
Unless you were making mini muffins, and then it was.
Well,
then
it
was
wouldn't
even less.
matter because when I put it in the oven, I got distracted
Of course you did.
and
no.
I burnt my banana muffins.
But again, no,
to
but
a
that's
crisp.
Why is it in a loaf pan? First of all,
I don't know. I didn't even know it's supposed to go in a muffin thing.
It's just a big muffin.
We were making banana muffins, not banana bread. It's okay. You know what? Last week he didn't know the difference between baking and cooking.
Right.
He doesn't know the difference
Wow.
between a loaf and a muffin
no,
pan.
time out. The very first instruction says preheat oven to 425. Spray a 12-count muffin pan with nonstick spray or use cupcake liners.
Okay, I didn't have one. Okay, and I didn't know
Dude,
it.
Kristen.
And I had already started baking it before I realized it needed one of those contraptions, muffin contraptions.
even
So all I
before
had
that.
was a loaf.
Even before that, the recipe sent to us by Rebecca is quick and easy banana muffins.
Right.
It's in the title.
All right, so I would at least like you guys to scrape off.
No, they have to try
Can you at
it.
least scrape off the burnt part on the top and tell me if it's any decent? I think you might be pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
Because Paul and Prue, no matter what the technical looks like, and they get some sketchy stuff, they still have to try it and eat it. Just
He
Do you need a metal fork instead of a plastic one? I'm afraid it's going to break off.
It is hard to pierce.
You can't. You can't even get in
You
there.
gotta get real
stab it.
down in there, man.
just pull
okay.
the whole thing out. Pull the whole thing out.
That's the whole damn thing. Okay. Are you kidding me?
The whole
Somebody
loaf.
come and look at this.
The whole loaf just came out of the pan.
All right, there we go. All
right,
there's
there
a
we go.
piece. There's a piece.
All right, just at least give it a try because I think it's gonna surprise you.
We may be able to use it as a first break in a new habitat house.
Momo's shaking as the food goes into his mouth.
It's kind of giving meatloaf.
Yeah, it does. What?
Oh, Lord. Did you see his face?
What does that look? What does that look?
It's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
I'm telling you, man.
Really?
I am telling
I
you
thought that was
guys.
gonna be way worse.
It is not as bad as it looks.
It ain't no flavor in there, but it's.
Rebecca?
I was scared, and now I feel calm.
You know why? It's because your expectations were so damn low.
That's what that was.
So I mean, I was in the kitchen doing my thing. I followed all the directions, but I got distracted and I burnt the hell out of it.
Your attention span got the better of you.
Yes.
It's the overtime.
All right,
So
muffin.
I'll go ahead and remove myself from the. No,
You're in. All
Okay.
right. So, Rebecca, aka Prue, Moe, aka Paul Hollywood, you need to rank said muffins from worst to best, and we will tell you whose is who as you go along.
Are we going to do it now or should we break and do it when we come back?
Your all's call. I feel like this has gone on long enough.
Yeah, I think we should do it now.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I'll start. That's okay.
No, you guys have to convert. Like
Oh,
you
we're
have to.
gonna do
No, yeah,
together.
you guys have to decide together.
Do they usually do this on mic or they're?
No, they. I mean, as you're watching the show, Prue and they eat all of them, and then Prue and Paul back away, and they convene, and then they determine who is worst and who is best.
So you don't hear them conferring with each other. Okay.
No.
All right. So it's just a bunch of whispering, and then they come back
Yeah.
to the. All right. Which is what's happening now.
They're very serious about it. Covering their mouths so we can't lip read.
I'm a little offended that they don't seem to be taking mine seriously.
Your brick, your banana brick.
Yes.
It is.
Bert's beautiful banana brick.
Brought to you by booze.
Yep, that's where I was at.
All right. Who's coming in last?
Coming in dead last. It's number 3.
Oh, that was mine.
Mine beat hers?
Was it 3?
No, it's number 2.
I
Number
lied.
2 is last.
Okay,
Sorry.
that is mine.
Number 2 is dead last.
You're left.
Sucks to suck. I had those muffins, and Bart ate my muffin, and it was delicious.
I'm sure you said it was. I'm
My mama thinks I'm handsome.
What's wrong with my muffin?
How did you
Everything.
describe it again?
I think she said she hated it.
She did.
Yeah, I just didn't love it. It has
What is
like
wrong with it?
It's like it's a little too mushy in the
Right,
middle.
it's because it's moist. You slightly underbake it so it's nice and moist.
They now want to serve those to people.
Now on the show, are they allowed to bitch at the judges, or do they just okay?
They sit
All
there and
right.
take it on the chin.
All right. So remember that Kristen said that mine was part of the competition. So are you saying that my burnt banana loaf beat Kristen's?
Yours is second to last.
Came in and
I'm number 3. I'm number 3.
Y'all, this was Kristen's favorite show.
You go to hell! Why do I muffins in your mouth?
Hey, Kristen has left the studio.
See you Monday.
This is the last time she suggests something like this.
She has got to be furious.
I am upping my retirement day. It doesn't get any better than this. This is my last show.
Rebecca, you want to announce the winner?
Yes.
Wait,
so,
wait.
Hey, come on in for the winner. Kristen, come on in. They're announcing the winner.
Who is it between again?
so now we are between number 3 and number 1.
Yep.
We convened, and in second place is number 3.
Yay!
So you won?
Second! No, second place.
Oh, okay. So Cassie won.
Cassie's the winner.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, let's do it again tomorrow, Kristen.
My favorite show, my idea, and you all put my muffin last.
Behind the burnt loaf.
And I will remember this forever.
Every
This
time.
might be in my 12 years on the show. This is my lowest point.
One person's low is another person's high.
That's the first time I've ever placed in one of our cooking competitions.
It's the Bert Show.
The Bert Show.